S&P warns of food price shocks, and UAE utility Utico is in talks with several banks to advise on its IPO. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. The Russia-Ukraine war will likely continue to pressure food and energy markets given Russia's pivotal role in energy supply and both countries' contribution to global agricultural exports. That's according to S&P, which says 5 MENA countries, Egypt, Jordan, Lebanon, Morocco, and Tunisia, will be among the hardest hit by economic spillovers from the conflict. This is because their net food and energy imports account for between 4 and 17% of their GDP, and they source a large part of their cereal supply from Russia and Ukraine. EU leaders may agree to sanction Russian oil today with a temporary exemption for crude delivered via pipeline. EU leaders are making a last-ditch attempt on Russian oil sanctions ahead of the bloc's two-day special meeting, which begins tonight. A summit conclusions draft includes sanctions on Russian seaborne oil and pipeline oil to Hungary, Slovakia, and the Czech Republic. The draft also outlines potential measures to navigate rising energy prices, like temporary price caps and investing in transnational energy networks. UAE utility firm Utico is in talks with several banks to advise on its IPO, which is planned for Q4 this year. Utico officials also say they're considering a share buyback plan. The power and water utility seeks a primary listing on the Dubai financial market and may even consider a dual listing. The potential listing would be in the range of DEWA and Aqua Power. Adnoc Drilling has signed a sale and purchase agreement for an additional 2 offshore jackup drilling units. The investment is central to its expansion strategy and forms part of its 3-year guidance on capital expenditure. The fast-tracked fleet expansion enables Adnoc Drilling's 5 million barrel per day production capacity targets. Since listing on the Abu Dhabi Securities Exchange in October 2021, Adnoc Drilling has expanded its fleet from 96 to 104 owned rigs. Lebanon has questioned ex-Nissan boss Carlos Ghosn after receiving an Interpol red notice for his arrest, but it hasn't taken any new legal measures against him. An interrogation centered on allegations including money laundering, misuse of power, squandering company money, and others. The Interpol red notice was issued after France sought the arrest of Ghosn in April after suspect payments of $16.3 million between the Renault-Nissan automaker alliance that Ghosn once headed and its dealer in Oman. Norwegian Air is buying 50 Boeing 737 MAX 8 aircraft at an undisclosed price, and it's secured options for a further 30 of the planes. The deal is a boost for Boeing after Norwegian said it would consider switching to rival Airbus earlier this year. For Norwegian, the deal marks a return to aircraft ownership after it was forced to resort to leasing deals during bankruptcy proceedings that rescued the company last year. Shares in Ted Baker rose 3.1% today following a report that Juicy Couture owner Authentic Brands is its preferred bidder and that the two firms could agree on a $379 million deal. Ted Baker put itself up for sale in April and last week said it picked a preferred suitor to take forward the process after a flurry of revised proposals. It's in the middle of a turnaround plan and had rejected several bids from private equity group Sycamore before launching the sale process. Let's take a look now at today's Forbes Real-Time Billionaires ranking. It tracks the daily ups and downs of the world's richest people. Our biggest winner today is LVMH's Bernard Arnault and family, up $5.6 billion with net wealth of $159.4 billion. Our second biggest winner today is Reliance Industries' Mukesh Ambani, up $3.2 billion with net wealth of $99.3 billion. And our third place winner is L'Oreal's Francois Bettencourt Myers and family, up $2.3 billion with net wealth of $72.7 billion. Check out our website and our social media for all of the latest Billionaires news. I'm Ramia Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.